close some stuff out real quick.
Yeah, weird. If I have it on the border of the table, I can't see it. But they'll turn fine up here.
Huh. Oh, wait.
Bizarre.
Let me change my color real quick, because that commit me... I'm gonna do red.
Oh, shit.
There we go. Now Oh, Aaron, I think I might know what the problem is. So, move your hand over to here where this card is.
Will that work?
Yep, so you have to be in your color, otherwise the game's gonna be like, hey, listen, it's someone else's hand, you can't look at it.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta put it over your name.
That makes sense.
I was
put it in yellow.
I was wondering why you couldn't see it, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is there something there? Okay,
okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so then let me get my character set up. Fuck. By the way, the stream's going now, so I probably should introduce it. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. This is Aaron, and we are doing Tabletop Simulator again. This time we're doing Aeon's End. The reason we're doing that is because I recently learned how to play this game, and it's really fun. Also, there's an expansion for this game coming out in August, and I thought, synergy. Why not just go ahead and do this to kind of help say, hey, this game's really good, and you should check out the actual game and its expansion coming out in August. Because they just did a Kickstarter, and it went really well, apparently. So we're picking our characters right now. Aaron and Ryan are already set to go. I'm still dealing with my shit.
Aaron, you alive over there?
Yeah, I'm reading these abilities real quick. I'm trying to figure out if I want...
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if I want the character that gains 7 life to the town, or the one that lets me redo turn orders and give everyone 4 charges, right? Or give everyone collectively 4 charges. Which, both of those are pretty good. Or it could be the... Well, no, the healer is a little not as good. Let's go ahead and do... Oh, wait. I'm gonna pick the one that David picked. This is actually a really good one, I think. Any player any player may return to 3 spells. Yep, this is the one I'm gonna go with. So I want Kadir. There's my deck. There's my... Whoop, no, I don't want the bag. What the fuck just happened?
Oh my gosh.
I guess I drew my hand. Where is my...
Why?
Oh, shit! So if you look behind your hand, guys, where those little tables are at, it actually has a spot for your character sheet. Like, Ryan, your little green table. Yeah. So I
was wondering if this was the
I was wondering about that too.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't know this, and
that's funny.
And what's funny is I just double-clicked on the bag, and it just automatically set up everything for me. Which I'm like, why didn't it do that with anything else?
2?
Okay. So then, you guys are gonna need your breeches. Let me get those out for you at least, because I don't think those will set up for you. So you each get a breach. So I've already gone over the rules with Ryan and Aaron a little bit. We're still not 100% obviously, because we're still learning. But give us some time, we'll figure it out. They're away. So there's number 2. Ryan, if you want to come up here and grab number 3 for me, that'd be appreciative. So that way you can get yourself set up there a little bit.
Where they at?
They're the bags on the top right of the table. You need number 3 and 4. Okay, so the breaches will explain very quickly because you do need to know that a little bit. So, breaches are your spell slots. And you want to unlock as many as you can. Obviously, it's going to take you some time, though. If you look at the little breach, it'll give you some information. The top part where it says open, it costs a certain amount to open it. For Aaron here, for example, it says 3 to open. Underneath it says 2 to focus. If you decide to open it, it automatically flips over, and you have another spell slot. If you decide to focus it, it'll rotate the card to have the arrow go towards the top. You obviously rotate it clockwise 1 section. Focusing is cheaper, but it does not open it right away. If you decide to focus a breach, you can actually put a spell on it that turn, but it activates right away on the beginning of the next turn. Once you have your breach where the arrow's at the top, it can only be opened, but it'll be the cheapest price on your thing. Breaches 3 and 4 have a bonus. If you flip it over, it'll give you +1 damage on both. Any questions on that right now?
So are we following the breach order on our character sheet then?
Yep, I rotated them at least to start with for your second one to fit correctly, and your third one looks right. And yep, okay, so you're good there. Okay, so we're good there. Next, you're going to want health. I think we all start with 10. So I'm going to go ahead and give everyone a 5 token if everyone wants to... oh, yep, there's your life section. I wondered where that was. So we'll get all those real quick. And then we also need to get the 5 1 tokens. So I will grab those here. Actually, Ryan, if you want to come with me real quick, I'll show you where those are at.
Sorry, I'm reading the card to make sure.
So you have your 1 tokens here. Go ahead and grab 5 out for your guy.
I grabbed the bag.
Yep, I've done that a few times. And then don't worry about charges, because we don't get those right away. What's the other thing over here? Power counters. I don't think anybody even uses those, so that'll be interesting.
Where are the health tokens? I'm sorry.
I'm grabbing yours right
okay.
now for you.
Okay, sorry, I was gonna grab them. I was reading the card.
Not a problem.
Those are tiny bags. I'm amazed you don't grab them more by accident.
Okay, so we each start with 10. I think setup is basically done at the moment. So if you have a deck by your side, feel free to shuffle it. You don't have to, but you certainly can.
They're all the same number.
For you, yes, you're 5 crystals, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so shuffling for you doesn't do shit. I remember because I played your character, so I know that shit. Okay, so other thing that's important here. So in the middle of the table, I have market cards. So the top right of the card is the cost you need to pay. That's how much currency you need to store up. So if you get rid of 2 crystals that you have in your deck, for example, Ryan, or if you play them, I should say, that gives you 2 points. You can buy a jade. If you can get up to 4 points, you can get a diamond cluster, and so on and so forth. Crystals.
Do you draw more than 5, or is 5 the max hand?
You draw to fill your hand. So, so your hand is 5. You could draw to get more if certain cards allow it, but otherwise you just start with the 5 and you draw up to 5 every time.
Gotcha.
Are these cards the ones that would the market cards? Are those the ones that would end up going into the open breach slot? Oh, word.
Only spells will go. Only spells will go into the breach slot, but basically how it's going to work is once you buy a card up here, it'll go automatically to your discard pile. When you run out of cards in your deck, you will then flip your discard pile over, and it'll be where your deck is now. You do not need to shuffle it.
Okay.
And you just keep drawing. Every time you play a card, leave it on the table until your turn, or until your actions are over. When your actions are over, you can put the cards in any order you like in your discard pile, unless it specifically told you to discard it or you just bought it. Those go to the discard right away. Otherwise, you can reorder it, so that way you can decide how the cards are going to be drawn later in the game, which may be very important. So I would highly...
Do you not shuffle your discard pile when it becomes your draw pile?
Nope.
Interesting.
Now, you might think that sounds a little overpowered. Trust me, it's not necessarily a game-breaking. Alright, so let's do a quick round. Since I'm the one who knows how to play for sure, I will do a quick round, and then we will do the actual proper turn order. So let me find my card real quick. Let me find my card real quick, and I will just draw it as if that is... Oop. So I didn't mean to do that. So whatever card you just got, go ahead and put it back in the... go ahead and put it back over here.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey! Wild!
Okay.
I'm not putting it?
Yeah, put it right here. Yep. And then I will fix that real quick.
Whoops.
I was actually trying to do a search. because I am player 3. I know technically this is cheating as well, but I did want to make sure that I could show you guys how to play, so I'm going to technically go first. Okay, so...
It helps us know what to do.
Yep, so this is just a quick little demo turn. Okay, so if you look in your card, basically your turn order goes as follows. You can cast any cards that are on your rifts. Currently I have none, so I can't play any spells. So next is the main phase. On the main phase you can play any gem card. You can play basically any card you want. And ideally, you want to play as many cards as possible to clear your hand out so you can draw as many cards as possible. The more cards you draw, the faster you go through your deck. The faster you go through your deck, the more likely you'll be able to actually draw things that are going to be helpful for you later. So, in that spirit, I'm going to go ahead and play my Spark. When you play a spell, it goes onto your Breach to be cast at the beginning of your next turn. Then I will play 1, 2, 3 crystals, and I will play my Emerald Shard. Each of them gives me the ability to gain 1 currency. The Emerald Shard, which is my character-specific ability, lets me gain 1 life if I choose any player 1 life. No one's injured, so fuck that. I'm gonna gain 4, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw myself a diamond cluster. Whoop. There we go. And I'm gonna put that in my discard pile right away. And then with that, I am done with my turn. So the rest goes into my discard as well. And then, would someone like to draw from the turn order deck to see who goes next? Don't click draw though. Just pull.
Where's the turn order deck?
It's right by the market on the top right.
Go beyond it.
Yes. Just go ahead and pull it. Don't actually click draw. Okay, and then flip it to see who's next. Okay, so you guys get to see the Nemesis turn first. Interesting. Okay, so then...
Oh, great! Boy!
So I need to see the rulebook real quick, because I don't remember Nemesis turn 100%, and I want to make sure I'm doing you guys right here. There we go. So Nemesis turn. Scrolling down. Player turn, casting, Nemesis turn. Here we go. Main phase, from oldest to newest, resolve effects for each minion card in power. There are none. Draw phase, draw a card from the Nemesis deck and resolve it if it's an attack. Resolve it its effect immediately. If it's a minion or card or power card, place it into play. Resolve any effects following immediately on the card. The rest of the effects will not be resolved. So let's go ahead and draw from the deck here. Alright, so we have a minion right off the bat, and it looks like it's a tier 2. So Persistent, Gravehold suffers 2 damage, and that's going to be at the beginning of the next Nemesis turn.
Question, does a minion count as a power card?
It does not.
Or will it actually say power?
It does not count as a power card, but let me read your ability real quick, because I think it can cancel a couple different things.
Attacks or powers.
Yep, attacks or powers. Unless it says attack or power, or in the case of the Rageborn, a strike, you cannot use it. So,
cool.
Let's see. Additional rules. Let's see. Rageborn gains 1 Fury token, so we're going to give him a Fury token. When Rageborn strikes, so we didn't do that. End of Nemesis turn, if Rageborn is 4 or more, Fury token, he strikes once. So, nothing else happens during his turn, I think. So we're going to leave it there for now. So let's see who's next. That was a very painless turn. I will take that. Okay, player 2. That was
me.
Alright, so Ryan, what have you learned and what are you going to do?
Hello, Suit here. We're going to go on ahead and play my Spark here.
Okay.
Let's see here. Now...
Okay, so you've...
in regards to the...
Yeah? In regards to the...
Alright, So in regards to the breaches here,
Yes.
this second breach, will it only cost me 2 to open it right now?
It costs 3 to open. You go by based on the top of the card. So whatever's facing towards the table. So it'll cost 3 to open, or you could pay 2 to focus, and you can play a spell on it right away.
So I'll go on ahead and I'll play 2 of my crystals.
Okay.
And I will... Focusing, does that also...
Yep, so what'll happen is then you'll rotate it, like so.
Okay.
So then next turn, if you want to open it for sure, you can then pay just 2 and you're fine.
But can I also... You said you can focus and play a card right away?
Yep, so if you have a spell you want to put on it right now, I know you do. Go right ahead.
Dude, real fast.
Alright. So that's that, and you have 1 more card in your hand. Did you want to use it, or do you want to hold on to it?
I will hold on to it because there's nothing there that costs 1.
Alright, so then go ahead and draw up to 5 cards. I actually forgot to do that myself, so I'm going to do that for my hand real quick. 3, 4, and...
Draw is just D, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot I can just do that.
Not D.
Or not. That was weird. Okay. So I got my hand here, and so then we'll see who goes next. That would be... the Nemesis again.
Golly, what?
Yeah, the Nemesis is 2 in here, so... Okay, so from oldest to newest, resolve effects, so there's a minion. Persistent. Persistent effects are resolved in, let's see, each minion card has the power, persistent effects are resolved now. Each player, each power card in play will lose 1 power token,
Bravehold suffers 2.
I like how I'm scrolling up and down on the, rule document here, but it's scrolling up and down in the game, too. There we go.
Gravehold has suffered 2.
I think, yeah, that's all it is. It just suffers 2.
We draw for the Rage Porn then?
Yes. So let's go ahead and draw. Another minion! When damage is dealt to this minion, reduce damage to 1. Persistent. Any player suffers equal damage to the minion's current life.
So we can only chip away at it. Every turn, it does damage to everybody equal to how much life it has.
Correct. So it's
like that.
Wait, but he only has 3 life, right?
Yeah, but we gotta get him down quickly, otherwise he's just gonna chip us into oblivion.
Okay. I think I can do that once I actually get drawn.
alright, so neither of these persistent effects are resolved now. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Okay, so those are good. So then he gains another Fury token, Rage token, whatever you want to call it. No strikes or anything, so we're good this turn as well. Okay, man, this is getting intense. So the last game I played with the buddies, we got a lot of monsters at the worst possible time because none of us had spells to fight them with. So looks like we're repeating that a little bit here. Okay, Wild. Anyone can go. Aaron, would you like to
go?
Would you like to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron will get basically 2 turns in a row here, which is pretty helpful. So let's go ahead and start with your hand here. So what do you want to play first?
Spark down to my open breach.
Okay.
On my character sheet, I have as activate during your main phase. Deal 5 damage to a minion. Deal 3 damage to a different minion. So can I do both of those?
You cannot. So how that works is you need to charge up your character. So those you only have 4 charges. That's interesting. So you need to charge up your character 4 times, which is those little 2 tokens you see in the bottom. Those require either 2 currencies to charge or like a card effect to charge you. I would not worry about that right now because at the current state we don't have enough ways to get currency, so I would say hold off on that for now.
Okay. Okay. So would you suggest that I do, like, work on opening another breach then?
That's not a bad idea, because then you can throw 2 spells at once.
Okay.
It's up to you, though. You can either do that, or you can buy cards from up here to maybe improve your currency situation, whichever you prefer. Do remember that you will draw whatever's in your deck next, but I would say, since you're going to take a turn right after this, just burn through your whole hand, and then then you'll be able to use the rest of your cards to do something else cool.
Correct.
Huh?
To focus, open a breach.
Yep, so if you're going to open it, it's going to cost 3. If you want to just focus it, it's going to be 2.
Okay, and if it's just 2, then I rotate, correct?
That's correct.
So I rotate right. Oh, what? Come on. Come on. There we go. And then I'll open it for 2. I would use 2 crystals for that to open it.
You would do what? Yes.
Okay. Ah.
And those will just go in your discard. Yep, right over here.
Ah, crap. I have never been good at moving things in this game.
This is not
getting better.
This is not an easy game to move stuff in. Physics are weird.
So that means my breach is open, so I flip this. Which is upside down, but whatever. I'll put a spark there. Oh. I'm trying to see. Okay, can you explain the obsidian shard to me? Because I'm a little confused.
Could you put it on the table? I actually have never seen that card, so I need to look at it real quick.
Okay.
Is that this one here? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Gain 1 currency. You suffer 1 damage if you do... Oh, wait. You may suffer 1 damage if you... Okay, so how it works is you automatically gain 1 currency. If you want to take 1 damage to yourself, you can then gain an additional 2 currencies, giving you 3 currency total. I would not recommend it since we have enemies in the field.
Yeah.
But you can still gain the 1 from it at least.
Okay, I'll go ahead and gain the 1 currency.
Okay.
So do I put that in the discard pile then?
Yep.
Okay.
Where did that token go?
Let's see.
There we go. All right, so we got some. Got some cards going here.
Where are we keeping our currency?
What?
Where are we keeping our currency?
So how much did you spend already?
Let's see. The obsidian shard.
Okay, so that's 1. And did you have any other currency you had?
I just took 2 crystals to open.
So you have 1 so you just have 1 remaining then.
Okay.
So in that case, so currency doesn't save between turns. You have to use it all in the 1 turn, which is why it's good to get the extra cards that give extra currency. So in this case, since you're only able to get 3, oh, you already opened it with the. How much did it cost to open it? Just 2?
Just 2.
Actually, so how it works is, so your rift was like that to start with, and then you said you focused it, right?
Right.
So that would only turn it to here, and then on this, and then when it's like this, you would need to pay an additional 2. But since
which I did.
You should only have 3 total though. Because each crystal's worth 1, and then you have the obsidian shards, so you would only had 3 to start with.
confused.
So each card you have would only give you one, and you said you wanted to focus that would spend 2 of your 3, meaning you only have 1 left over. So you would not be able to open it.
No, but I asked if focus was free or not. You said yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 3. My mistake.
No. I'm sorry. I said free.
No. So focus on the card does show you what the amount is. So for each of your focuses on this particular one, it's 2.
Got you.
However, since you will have 1 left over anyway, and it doesn't really do any good to have 1 left over, I would say just pay all 3 to open it.
Okay.
It doesn't make much of a difference, but I just want to make sure we're all clear on how the currency works.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Alright, so Erin's had her...
I draw 5 cards, right?
Yep, so all 5 cards you have right here next to your character.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
so then I just... open them?
Yep, so you should be able to just do the right click and deal, or... Did D work for you, Ryan?
No, D is not draw, unfortunately.
Okay, I didn't...
You have to right-click and draw.
I said I didn't think it was. Okay. So while she's drawing, I'll draw for the last turn, and it's her. So once you have your hand, Erin, let's go ahead and do your turn.
Working on it, sorry.
No worries. It's a learning process.
Hey, at least the table's less aggravating than it was last time.
A little bit. Alright, so, at the beginning of your turn, you have a casting phase. So if you want to cast any of your stuff now, you certainly can.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Annoying. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, I promise I will get better at this. I'm learning.
Hey, don't worry about it. No rush.
Okay. No. Oh, okay, so a spark would cast 1 damage on the critters, right?
It deals 1 damage to 1 target. So if I were you, I would aim for the little lava dude, because you can only do 1 damage per time anyway, so it makes sense to not waste anything else on him.
Okay, so I can do 1 damage on them, on that one.
Yep, you can hit him with the second one though, and it's 1 damage per each attack, basically.
So I can hit him with both of them, just go 1 at a time?
Well, each spell works 1 at a time, so yeah, that's basically how it would work.
Okay.
So, are you gonna go ahead and attack with both?
Yeah.
Okay, so then both those go to your discard pile.
Okay. Do my breaches close again then?
Nope, they stay open for the rest of the game.
Or?
Alright, so now, go ahead and go through your hand, and then play whatever you want to play. It is now your main phase. You can play whatever you got.
I'm gonna go ahead and, go ahead and focus. I have to spend.
Yep, so play your currencies first so we know what you got, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Okay. 2. 3. So I got 2 left. So I can go ahead and focus, which will rotate it. Here we go. Why does it rotate so weird?
If you just hold your mouse over it and then just hit either Q or E, it'll actually rotate smoother for you.
Oh. Wait, Q or E?
Yep. In this case, I think you want Q.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, got it. Okay, so then I'd have to focus again to try to open up that.
You don't have to focus. You can just pay the opening cost of 5 if when you get it. But now since you focused it, you can put a spell on it right away.
Perks I have left, I can actually put on the open breach, right?
Yep, you can put on any of those 3 breaches right now. So, yep.
Okay. Is there any benefit of putting it on this breach?
Currently no.
Okay.
You don't get the bonus damage until it's flipped over.
Sounds good. Alright, then I'll put 2 there, and I can't attack, correct?
Nope, you are done for the turn.
Okay, do I draw any more cards here?
Yep, so what you'll do is you'll take your discard pile, like so, grab the whole thing, flip it over, put it back over here, and then just draw from the top.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so Erin's got her second turn, so let's go ahead and flip the turn order over. I will shuffle it up, and then we'll see who goes next for round 2. Ryan, are you ready? It might be you.
Cool.
It actually is Ryan!
Nice.
Okay, Ryan.
Awesome sauce. Alright, so I've got 2 spells that are going to go off right now. I have a question, though.
Yes.
For the Cauterizer, it says that when damage is dealt, reduces it to 1. Are both of the spells counted as damage happening once?
So I just went over this with Erin. So each spell is its own individual occurrence. So it only reduces the damage of 1 spell to 1.
Cool. So I am gonna throw both of them at the Cauterizer.
Actually, you only need to do 1 because he's already got 2 damage on him.
Oh, awesome! Then I'll go on ahead and do that. Yeah.
All right.
I hit him with 2.
So I will go ahead and get rid of those heart pieces, and then you have 1 more thing to throw damage at. So what are you gonna do damage to? The needle maw. I know it's tempting to do the Rageborn, but keep in mind the Needle Maw will do 2 damage to the town every turn.
Fair. All right, I'll throw it at the Needle Maw.
All right, so I'll go with one of those heart tokens on him. So then those spells go to your discard. What do you intend to do next?
Next, what will happen is I have 5. I have 5 to use. I can cast that Dark Fire. I'm not certain about the discard. Actually,
let me tell you right now, Dark Fire is really good. I know. So Dark Fire is really good. It does sound bad with the 2 cards you're discarding, but keep in mind you'll be getting more cards later. And your sparks and your crystals will be kind of worthless after you gain some more cards to your deck.
I'm going to spend all 5. By the way, one of the 5 that I'm going to be spending is called Amethyst Shard. An ally may draw a card and then discard a card. So who would benefit from that best? You or Aaron?
Aaron just had 2 turns. I don't know what's in her hand, so if she does want to get rid of something, she can. To draw a card.
I'm kind of useless right now.
Let me see, what's in the bottom of my cards real quick? Hang on a second.
I don't really have anything special in my hand right now.
Let me just see.
Okay, now quick question about the spark. Is that
actually
currency too?
Ryan, I'd be happy to discard a card if that's okay with you.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I'm going to discard one of my crystals, and I know what's supposed to be in the bottom of my deck, so I'm going to actually get it to where it's supposed to be, because I accidentally hit the shuffle button, because I'm dumb. So I'm going to draw my diamond cluster that I bought last turn.
Oh, nice.
And then I will flip this back down, and I have a deck again. Okay.
So,
now,
question about that.
Quick pause, because David just says he's available. I can drag him into this game real quick, and we will add some cards to this whole thing. Give me just 2 seconds to figure all that out. Go ahead and ask your question while I'm getting set up.
So, with the, with not having to, so how exactly does it work? Because I just bought Darkfire. Cards I spent go into the discard, and then the spell goes into the discard?
Whoa, that sounded weird.
Can you hear me?
There you go, you sound better now.
the cards not getting shuffled, do I put the crystals that I used to buy the spell in first?
No. So Darkfire goes in.
Do I put the spell in first?
Darkfire goes in first. Whatever you bought goes in first, and then the stuff you spent goes in afterward. Also, you have like 50 Darkfires. What's going on over here?
I just took like all the Darkfires.
Oh, gotcha.
So Darkfire goes right in, and then I put all of these guys. No.
Okay, I have a quick question. Consider currency. What about the
Aaron, you
currency too? I'm sorry. Is the spark considered currency too?
Spark is not currency. That's just a spell. In order.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm trying to find David on here now, and I can't get it to work.
Oh shoot.
Escape. Okay, why is it not letting me search for people here?
Ryan, how did you have enough money to get the dark fire?
I had four crystals and an amethyst shard, so I had 5.
Hey Ryan, how did you?
Oh, in one go? Damn.
Hey Ryan, how do you add people to your friends list here? I'm struggling to get that to work on this thing.
You click friends, and then you click add friend.
Oh, friends. And then where's add? There we go. Okay. Discord's really weird.
Yeah, no, Aaron, my starting deck is 5 crystals.
Holy shit, no wonder you're able to get that.
Yeah, no, that's really good with his characters that he can do that. It's a really cool character to work with.
Are we gonna get any new spells in the market, or is that what we're working with for the game?
That's what we're gonna be working with. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what the typical setup is for adding more crap. I don't think because from what the rules say, it's a 3x3 grid for the marketplace, so you only get 9 cards to work with.
Aaron, can you add me back in? My connection got screwed up.
Oh, to the game? Shit.
Yeah, just send me the link again.
Yep, hang on.
Sorry.
Let me find you here real quick. Invite to game. Shut off tabletop display for just a minute.
Internet.
That is really weird. There we go. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. So now, let's go ahead and back to game. Okay, so in a second, trying to run all this shit on my own is ridiculous on this end. Okay, how do I get him in this now? Y'all still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for it to load.
That all sounded garbled as fuck.
You sound garbled as fuck.
Alright, so David is here. I just need. I think what happened is. I think what ended up happening. Yeah.
You're breaking up again really badly.
I really don't know what's going on with this fucking stream at the moment. But David is in, so I just need to figure out how to get him in the chat now. Okay. So let me see the rules real quick while we're waiting for David to figure out his shit. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, you guys are just being super quiet, so it's freaking me out that we got disconnected or something.
No, I'm here.
Let's see. Deck setup, deck setup. So it's 877. And what are we looking at here now? So we got 5, 2, and... Okay, so we'll just do 1, 2, 3. Then we'll shuffle all that up. Okay. So then... once David's in, or in the chat, I can get him. I don't know why that's open. Okay. There we go. Okay, I got David in the call, I think. Or at least he will be in a second. Alright. David, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome, we finally got the whole crew here.
Excellent.
So I will re-show the table again. So everybody who's listening, this is David. You might remember him from such games as Dark Souls. So David, we've actually all taken a turn already, so I will actually let you be the one to go next since you just got here. Let's get you set up with a character first, though. Who do you want to play as? Or are you still look at that shit?
I don't even know how to look at shit. Click on the cards, or does that move?
So the character cards are up here at the very top above the table. Let me get you assigned to a color real quick, so that way you can... There you go. Now you're player orange, because that's where the table slot is. So, Kadir's already been taken, so has Aldheim, and Aaron, you were who again? Reeve?
I have Reeve.
Okay, so yeah, those characters are taken, so everyone else is still fair play. Once you have a character you like, David, down below the characters are these little bags, which has the names on them. Go ahead, and I think you just double-click the bag, and it should automatically set up your little table area. I'm so glad there's someone else here who's going to know how to play this, aside from me, just that way I'm not the only one explaining the rules and doing a very poor job of it.
What would you recommend?
Let's see. Well, we're dealing with a minion with 11 health right now. So, who does... Let's see.
Yeah, you should have 10 health.
Oh yeah, sorry, 10 health. I would almost say Zahanna, because she can restore life to Gravehold since it's taking damage right now, which we might need later. Or maybe Mist, so we could get more cards later. I don't know. Whatever you think sounds good for the long term. You can also just go with the Grammar Swamp over here, the whole 4 life thing.
I kind of like the Zahanna.
Alright.
Cool.
So if you come on down to these little bags right over here, Zana is that one. Just go ahead and double click, and I think it automatically sets it up on your table. No? Okay. Let me see if I can deal it to you. Not let me do that either. Huh. Okay, so go, yep. I was gonna say, what the fuck just happened? Oh, it automatically set it up for you. Sweet.
Where?
So go down to... Yep.
Oh.
Right. You're missing a breach, though. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me grab one for you. I mean, I guess you don't technically need it, but it's still helpful to have. Alright, so you have your hand, you have your deck. So, David, I'll let you go first. Or let you take your turn since you're just joining us. And yes, David, I did cheat and pick the character you picked last time. But to be fair, she's really good.
How useful she was late game.
Yeah.
How do I play a card?
So it doesn't have any automatic automations to it. So all you do is just drag it out of the table and put it down, and then yep, like that. So we got 2. I've been calling it currency because it's just an easier thing to do than try to remember the actual name for it. So fucking 5 crystals. Oh wait, no, you have 4 crystals. That's right. And your fucking ember shard or whatever, right?
Where do I put this?
So your discard is right on the side of your card there.
Now that card's off the table.
Oh shit! Was there only 2 of those? I could have sworn there was more than that. Interesting.
I guess that's it.
Unless someone else bought one. Did anyone else buy a diamond cluster by chance?
You did.
I mean, aside from me.
No.
Huh. I could have sworn there were more than 2 in this game.
There are only 2 diamonds?
There should be more, because I had like 3 or 4 of them.
Did he grab the whole deck of it by accident? Yeah, you grabbed. There's 6 of them.
Oh, did David grab the whole deck? Maybe. Yeah, you grabbed. Okay, hang on. I'll fix. I can fix it. I can fix it. Hang on.
That was funny.
I'm fine with having the whole deck of them.
Trust me, we know the feeling.
Share them diamonds.
So how was I supposed to just take one?
So to just draw 1 card, just quickly pull it off. If you like click and hold it for more than a second, it'll take the whole deck. Yep, like that. Okay.
Just make sure that there are diamonds, you know, where you're pulling away from them. Just make sure that the deck is still there and you're just grabbing one.
Yeah.
Oh wow, your character actually starts the spell. That's interesting. Alright, so then that is all for David's turn. So then we will go ahead and draw Darcy's next. Fuck, the Nemesis' turn.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah. David, these guys are loving the Nemesis, by the way. Okay, so...
You have to put your crystals in your discard.
What is that?
Oh, she's telling David to put his crystals in the discard, yeah.
No, I was looking at the Nemesis.
So, power. Let's see. To discard,
I say the no.
To discard,
No.
destroy 2 prep spells that each cost 3 or more, or so we can't even do that. Or it'll get, or otherwise, Rageborn will get 3 unleashes.
Can I just say no to that?
Since you aren't charged up, Ryan, unfortunately, it does not work that way.
How do you use your thingy?
So you have to charge your character up based on the number of tokens you have on the bottom of your card. So for you need 5 charges. I need 5 charges. So does David. I think Aaron's the only one with 4 charges.
I need 5 charges to do it once?
Yep.
Gross.
So that ability is going to be very handy in late game. Right now, it's not super helpful.
Okay.
So let's see. Trying to look at power cards real quick because I want to see how those work off the top of my head. Let's see. Destroy 2 spells. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 power counters on them, or 2, yeah, power counters. And obviously we won't be getting rid of those anytime soon because no one has a fucking cost of... Actually, no, wait, I think Ryan does. But it's not... But they're not prepped, and I don't think you want to destroy those right away.
Wait, what's going on? I'm sorry?
So, basically we have a power card in play now, and unless we get rid of 2 spells that have 3 or more cost to them, and by destroy it means like they're removed from the game.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I don't think you want to do that right now. So unleashing 3 times is gonna suck, but that we won't have to worry about that until I want to say it's next turn that yeah, his next nemesis turn. That's right. Meanwhile, Needle Maw does 2 damage to the town, and yeah, so we're done with his turn. He gets a furry token. There we go. Alright, Nemesis turn's done. So, in the next turn, he'll be able to strike. So, guys, get prepared for some shit. Alright, who's ready?
Question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, question. Is it only just at the next turn, if we haven't done the discard, then the unleash happens?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, let's see what we got. We have player 1's turn, so that'd be Aaron.
Yay! Huzzah! Alright, I'm gonna attack with 2
Alright.
against minion.
So I'll go ahead and do his damage if you want to get rid of your cards.
Will do.
So he's got 8 left? Yeah, 8 left.
More spells to get ready. What do we have to do to prep?
So prepping is just placing on the rift.
Oh, placing one of these on her?
So when you place a spell on a breach, that's prepping it. Casting it's the beginning of your next turn.
Okay, got you. Okay.
And it can stay on that rift indefinitely, pretty much until you want to cast it. Though there's very rarely a reason to not cast it.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 crystals and I'm gonna buy a jade.
Not a bad plan. Thinking getting some more currency here. That goes to your discard right away.
Oops. I'm throwing it all over the place now.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh.
Oops.
No, you got it. You got it.
Alright, I will grab it.
That's the one. That's the one thing we're still learning in this game, David. Is just the physics of this game. It's still really wonky.
Yeah, I'm doing better than I did last time, though. I will say that much.
Oh, let me
now that I can use the table properly.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm gonna give David his life because he needs one.
Go for it. I only really. Oh.
Damn. Rude.
To be fair, I wasn't trying to be rude, but it came off that way, and it was funnier that way.
I'm gonna give him his life because he needs one. Damn!
Okay, this may be stupid to do.
So what do you got?
This may be stupid to do, but I think I'm gonna do it. So the last one I have is my Obsidian Shard. And get 2 out of it.
Actually,
out of it.
So actually, if you do the ability, you get 3 total out of it.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it's gain 1, and then take a damage to gain 2 more.
Okay. Take another jade with that.
Okay, not a bad play. Not a bad play.
I have a plan. I have a plan, but I need more currency.
No, I hear you. That's the hard part of the early game is getting that fucking currency rolling.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so I got all that, and I'm gonna draw 5 cards.
Alright, while she's drawing, let's see who goes next. That'll be Wild. I have cards to use, but I know David just got in, so if he wants to go, he can. And Ryan, I know you're being patient. So if you wanted to go, you could as well. Does anyone want to go now?
Let's let David get a second turn.
Okay, that sounds fair. So go ahead and go, David. Yeah, let's see. You only have 5 in there, right? If you just drag all 5 of those to your starting hand, I think it'll just automatically flip them over for you. Or maybe not. I don't know.
Is David talking?
Hey, is there a way?
I'm not hearing him.
Neither. Is there a way to move your entire deck in one go?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to move my discard to my card.
Oh, you already flipped it over, right?
Yes, I flipped.
So you just go ahead. So what you do is you click on it and hold it, and then you move it over.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
that works a lot better.
Yep.
Thank you.
Alright, David, so what are you gonna do?
I don't know, I can't flip my hand over.
Oh. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yep, to flip a card over, just hit F on it.
Oh, I guess I deal 1 damage to something.
Yep, you wanna hurt the, needle bitch?
Needle bitch.
No, I have that thing.
Okay.
Either that or Ryan, whichever one's closer.
I don't think even Ryan even heard that one.
You see, your talk is so soft, sir.
Listen harder.
You mean your crystals?
I think his deck is 4 of them, so yeah, he's got a shit ton.
Take the whole deck. There we go.
Yeah, just take them all, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good strategy.
Steal all of our diamonds.
You don't need it.
And that's all for David's turn, I think, right?
Yep.
Alright, so let's draw, see who's next. Please don't be... Oh, it's either me or the fucking demon. Oh, it's me! Hooray!
Yay!
Yay!
1 turn, stave off death. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast my spell. So I'm sparking this shit up. 1 damage to the fucking needle dick. There we
How do
go.
I flip my deck?
Hit F when you're on top of it. There you go. That F key is super helpful, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and throw out Crystal, and a Diamond Cluster, giving me a total of 4. I'm going to buy myself another Diamond Cluster. And then I will cast... Fuck, I wish I had more focus, but I'll cast a Spark and leave it at that for now. Or I guess not cast, I'll prep. Man, that was a very unexciting turn. I've waited this long for it, and it's so unexciting. 1, 2...
Oh shoot, I have to take a
3,
damage off of me, that's right.
4. Okay.
I totally forgot I took damage. Oh! I token. Just fell into oblivion.
Oh no, it's on the table. Do you want to put that? You want to put that like right over here for now?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So next is gonna be the Nemesis turn. Oh fuck! I'm so surprised. It's the Nemesis turn. So let's draw. See what he's gonna do to us. Actually, wait. First, we gotta do the abilities here. I think first, right? Let me check the card here. I always forget what the order is. Let's see. Newest duels result effects each minion power card. Okay, we can do that. So minion first, 2 damage to fucking town. There we go. Town's dying. Oh no. Next, power card, unleash 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 unleashes. We're fucked, guys. We're a little fucked. So get these out of the way for now. So that's been used. And so the next card up... Oh, fuck, another minion.
Yay!
Venomite. The player with the lowest life suffers 2 damages, or any player discards a prepped spell with a cost of 3 or more.
Say that one more time, please.
So he has one of 2 abilities. Either 1, he will deal damage to the player with the lowest life by 2, or any player in the game can discard a prepped spell that costs 3 or more to prevent that.
Yeah, nope, that's not enough. So we're just gonna have to turn this dude down.
Yeah, we need to get rid of both these guys like fast as dicks, so...
Wait, quick question. Question.
Wait, but are dicks fast though?
So, hang on, quick question. So if he enacts one of these, does that mean that he goes away, or...
Nope, persistent means
What
the
does it
ability...
mean?
Persistent means it's a continuous effect. Every turn it happens.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Nope.
Nothing happens now. So let's go on to the Rageborn. So he is striking. So let's draw a strike card. Player with the most open breaches suffers 3 damage. So that is...
Aaron.
That's Aaron.
Crap. Okay. Take 3 off of me then. Oh, this is gonna suck if I end up getting... I'm the lowest... They have the lowest, health right now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's focus the Venomite just so that Aaron doesn't die.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Shuffle card back into strike deck. And then Rageborn was 3 Fury tokens. I could increase difficulty and make it just 1 Fury token, but I think 3 is adequate. Okay. So that is it for this turn for him. So now, we are going to shuffle the turn order cards, and we're going to go again. Who's ready to go first?
Well, let's see.
Player 1, it's
Yay,
Aaron.
me. Okay. I am going to attack the Venomite twice.
That's probably a good call.
Shit. Yes, I will do that twice. Eep, go over there. Okay. I will prep 2 more spells.
I'm kind of jealous of how many spells you can prep.
I know, right? Of course, that kind of hurt me this last round.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have 2 crystals. I'm going to use those 2 to get another jade. And then I'm going to end there. Oops. Okay, good, I didn't take the whole thing. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, let's see who's next. Player 4, David is in the game.
One damage to the thing.
Well, there's 2 things. I need a little bit more detail.
The thing I'm doing damage to.
Fantastic. I'm assuming the Venom? Okay.
But why'd you add a health to it?
I'm adding tokens on for damage.
Oh. Like we're taking them off.
No. It's easier just to add them on there and then just delete them all when they're dead. All right. Oh, going for that, going for some spells now?
Thinking about it. Could get another diamond, but I don't know if I have 2 or 3 of those right now.
I think we both have 2. I remember that because I've only had a chance to buy 2, and I think you have only had 2 turns, so...
Are we missing a spell?
What spell are we missing?
The one that does extra damage for spells next to it.
That is... Wasn't that Amplify Vision?
I thought so.
Let me look through the market cards real quick. Hang on a second. Search.
Okay, everybody's gone silent. Is that just me?
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine.
No,
I'm
real quiet.
I'm searching through the deck real quick to find the one David's talking about. That should have been it. Huh? That's really weird. Focus your closed. Breach the lowest focus cost. Deal 2 damage if all breaches are open. Deals an additional damage. Yeah, this is different from what it used to be. Huh. Not gonna lie, David, I don't know what one that was. Because I'm not seeing it in here anywhere. That's weird. Alright, you done with your turn, David?
Yep.
Okay. So let me go ahead and draw for who's next.
My cards are getting duplicated.
No!
Nemesis!
Crap!
Alright, so pull the card. Before we do that, abilities kick off. So 2 damage to the people. They're dying. Everyone's dying. We're failing. Venomite. Do we have any cards we could discard? Prep spells. Cost 3 or more. Is that a no?
Nope.
So Aaron, you take 2 damage.
Damn it.
And I apologize for that. I really do. I honestly am kind of surprised that we're getting murdered so quick. Alright, power card. Spend 7 currency. Or, unleash any player suffers 1 damage. That player suffers 1 additional damage for each Fury token the Rageborn has.
Oh god, please don't do me. I only have 4 life left.
So that doesn't start right now, but we have to spend 7 charges. I think or 7 currency. I don't think anyone has that option at the moment, though.
That is a no. Does it all have to be spent by 1 person, or can we spend it as a team?
Unless it says otherwise, I think it has to be done by 1 person.
Oh, shit.
I know, right? So, here's hoping whoever's next has the ability to do that.
No, hang on. I have 7.
Alright, so wait, no. Don't do it yet. It's not your turn.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Let's just hope you get a turn before the Nemesis does.
What'd you say, David?
So go ahead and do it. Turns don't matter.
Uh-huh. Alright, so it's my turn. So let's see what I can do here. I've got crystal, and this thing. So I can only do 4, unfortunately, so I can't do anything about it. I will do a damage with my spark at the very least, get that going. So let's do 1 damage to Venomite, because, yeah, that's all I got. Actually, Aaron, you're going to gain 1 life.
Oh, thank you!
So I only gain 3 things. Let's see. Can I open a breach with my thing? I can. I'm going to go ahead and open this then. And then I'm going to cast another spark. or prep it at least. Not as eventful as I would like that to be, but well, gotta make sure we're staying alive over here.
Yeah. Let's just hope I go soon.
Alright, so that is my turn, so that leaves it to whoever's next. Hopefully not the Nemesis, because that would suck. Wild! Whoever wants to go can go.
I will go. I will go. Let me go.
Are you sure you want to go, Aaron? I don't think you really want to go.
I really want to go.
I don't think you really want to go.
I really want to go.
Alright, what do you got? What do you got?
I have the 7 we need to get rid of that attack.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
So I got all those. Move those to my discard. I will attack twice. Hit my sparks. Who do we want to get out for? Oh, Venomite. Go both for Venomite.
So that's gone. Hang on a second, I'm getting all the cards organized.
Oh, you're fine.
There we go. And then you said Venomite. How much damage?
Yeah.
How much damage was that? Just 1 or 2?
2.
Okay. Alright, so he has 6 damage showing, 3 left. And...
Do you have to open your breaches in order, or can you just open 4 right away?
I think you can open them in any order. I think Ben opened up 4 early, so... So I think we should... if you have the cost to do, I think you can open them in any order you want. Alright, so Wild is gone. Let's see who's next. Player 2 is next.
Hey!
Ryan, you could be the hero this game needs.
2. 2. Hey, I got rid of one of those cards.
No, I know. I'm just giving Ryan some shit.
I know.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 2 to permanently open this breach right here. And I will then set my sparks to prep. And I have 1 left, which I will save because I can't really do shit with it. And that will be my turn.
Sounds like a turn. Alright, let's see who is next in the chopping block. Hopefully it's not the Nemesis. It's the only card left. It is the Nemesis.
Crap!
Alright, so let's go ahead and do some shit here. So we'll draw a card. Needle Maw, 2 damage to Town. Town is now at 20. We have not done any damage to fucking Rageborn. This is pissing me off a little bit. Venomite, 2 damage to the player with the lowest health. I don't think anyone has gotten any spells up that we can pay, so Aaron, 2 damage to you.
I am down to 2.
Alright. And with that, the card we drew is Doom Aegis. Spend 7... Wait, what? We get 2 of these? Oh no, okay, so we have to spend another 7 currency. The player with the most charges suffers 4 damage and loses all their charges. I don't know if this actually applies to us since no one has any charges. David, what's your ruling on this one, man?
What do you mean?
So no one has any charges. Does that mean we all take 4 damage when this goes off, or does that mean that no one takes any damage? Considering there's no charges for us to lose either.
That's a good question. And since nobody has any charges, I would almost say it doesn't do anything.
Alright, so we heard...
Or just chooses... Or since we're all kind of tied for charges, it would just be picked at random. But
so no one...
do anything.
So no one charge your character, and we're all gonna be fine.
Wow. But that means I can't do my
losing
absolute no ability
Well,
until we kill the thingy?
No, so that ability...
that'll go away next turn.
Yeah, that'll go away the next Nemesis turn.
Okay.
Okay, so, Ryan, it's your turn.
Will you please kill the Venomite, because I'm gonna die this next time.
2 damage directly to the Venomite with these sparks.
Alright, he has...
Right now.
He has 1 left. So So Aaron, just a heads up for you, if you die, I do have rules here that'll explain how that works. So we'll wait until that happens,
Okay.
if it happens.
Is there any way to regain health in this game?
Yes, there are characters who can heal you, and that's about it.
Gotcha.
It's
I'm
not.
gonna prep Dark Fire.
That's a good card. That's a fucking good card.
That guy. I have 4 left. I am going to spend all 4 of them on 2 jades. Like, for real.
For real. All right.
So yeah, we're gonna spend all that on 2 jades. And somebody gets to draw and discard a card right now.
I could take that, I think. Wait, no. Wait, do I have both? I have 2 diamond clusters. Fuck that. I'm good for now. Does anyone else want to discard and draw?
I would.
Alright.
Nobody else wants to.
So, Aaron or David, either one of you.
Go ahead. My hand is already good.
Thank you.
For a minute, I thought my diamond cluster was still in the deck. I'm like, I could do it. And I'm looking like, oh wait, no, they're both in my hand. Fuck that. I'm good.
Oh, that was a nice one.
All right. So that's Ryan's turn, correct?
Yep, that's me.
All right. Here we go. Player 3. That's me. All right. So I'm gonna cast my spell at one of the bad guys. Do I go for the needle maw?
Nah, go for the
no.
So,
I'm kidding. Venomite's
I
dead.
will kick you in the shin.
How are you gonna do that? You aren't even here. Okay, so Aaron, you've been spared.
Later this month.
You've been spared. The Venomite is dead.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so now it's my turn proper. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a spark, and then I'm going to crystal. That's 2 diamond cluster, and then a second diamond cluster. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8. Am I right, David?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a fucking wildfire whip.
oh shit!
And a flexing danger relic.
Nice.
So you mean flexing dagger?
Flexing dagger. My mistake. I'm moving the
Have
card.
you heard my new band, the Flexing Danger?
It's a really cool sounding band, though. You have to admit.
It is. It's very cool.
All right, that is my turn. If anyone wants to draw for who goes next, I will draw my hand real quick. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
That's a lot.
All right, anyone can go next. Since
I'm
Ryan,
happy to go.
I was gonna say, since Ryan actually has the capability to deal some heavy damage this turn, I'm kind of
Ryan,
rooting
go.
for him to go.
Ryan, go. Destroy it.
Cause I think,
All right.
cause I think you have enough to kill the thing up there, don't you?
Yep. It's at 5. He has 6.
How much does it have left?
He needs 6 damage, and you can discard up to 2 cards to deal 6 damage.
I will fucking destroy it.
Yeah!
So with this, with the Dark Flame, I will discard the Spark and a Crystal to do 6 damage to it. It's fucking dead.
Oh, guys, we are making it back now. It took us a while, but we're making it back.
No kidding.
Now, I will spend 2 of my... one of these damn jades. And I'll hold on to the last crystal there. And that'll be my turn.
Excellent turn, excellent turn. Alright, next up, it's probably going to be the, Nemesis. Okay, old card effects resolve. Doom Aegis. Does anyone have charges? No? Fuck you, this card's gone.
Yay.
Next card. Gather Darkness. Attack. Any player places their discard pile on top of their deck and shuffles it, and then destroys the top 4 cards of their deck. Then unleash twice.
What?
No!
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Oh, fuck you.
So, who wants to be the person that loses cards?
No! I
Is there
already
any
am
way to
losing
look at
life.
my deck without, like, separating it out individually?
Yeah, if you right-click on it and then do... You should be able to do it.
And that's just something that has to happen.
Yep. There should be a search function on here. I don't know why it's not letting you do it. Oh, because it's only one card.
Back in.
I forgot. You have to have multiple cards to search, otherwise it's just one card. So...
Yeah, I would be almost okay with that, except I could lose my special card.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we have special cards. My special cards in my hand.
I'm immune to it.
My special cards in my hand, I am fine doing it. If no one else wants to do it.
Okay.
Because my deck right there is my special card and then 7 crystals, so I'd be fine with losing 4 crystals.
Alright, I don't want to do it, but at the same time, though, since my special card is safe, let's just go ahead and do it. So, shuffle it up.
There's Rock Aaron.
Yep.
You're a hero.
Alright, so I'm gonna lose... Fuck a diamond cluster! And... the flexing dagger I got.
God.
Oh, hang on.
Gosh, let me do it.
And a crystal. And a spark. So, that was not super good for me.
Thank you for taking the blow, though.
Alright, well, whenever that comes up again, it's someone else's turn to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so then he gets 2 unleashes. And so now he gets to do a strike. Gravehold suffers 3 damage, any player suffers 1 damage. Who's taking the damage? You're taking damage? Okay.
Thank you, Ryan.
I don't know, I thought Aaron was good for it.
What?
I'm kidding, I'm
Shut
kidding.
up.
I'm kidding. Okay, so he loses 3 unleashes. He's down to 2. We're in a good spot now. We're manageable. Okay.
Hey, I spent 7 crystals to save your asses, so...
Christ, another
No, come on!
Nemesis
Are
turn.
you kidding?
Okay, he has summoned a Haze Spewer. Gravehold suffers damage equal to the this minion's current life. Then this minion suffers 1 damage. So that's next turn. So if anyone goes next that can deal damage, fucking murder that thing.
We only have a spark prepped right now.
God damn it! Okay, well here's the good news though. We have 2 turns before we reshuffle, and there's no more Nemesis, so that gives us some opportunities to work with. Okay, next up, player 1, Aaron. Give us some hope here, girl.
Carrying a spark. God. Alright. I'm using 2 crystals. I'm buying up that last jade. There's only 1.
Is there really only 1 left?
Promise,
Damn.
I'm getting a bunch of jade for a reason, okay?
She's building a jade statue. It's actually kryptonite.
Yeah.
But we're not fighting Superman.
We basically are. We haven't done any damage to this fucker yet.
That's all I can do right now.
I need to get a second diamond cluster like ASAP.
We
Or...
already had a second one.
Yeah, then it got
Yeah,
destroyed.
Destroy it.
Okay. Is that all for your turn, or do you have anything else you want to do?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. So then last up for the round is David. David, be the hero this team needs. Fucking 3 diamond clusters, goddamn.
Okay, there's 11 mana.
You motherfucker.
I'll open that breach. it's upside down.
If you hit Q or E, you can rotate it. You have to hold it a little bit. There you go.
And I'm just gonna buy a stack of spells to put on there.
Yep, of course.
Good idea.
Alright, is that all for you, David? Oh, Pepper and Spark. Got it. Alright, while he's drawn,
Okay, that's my turn.
we'll go ahead and flip the deck, shuffle it back up.
For God, please don't let it be the nemesis.
Okay, tell me when.
When?
Now.
Okay. First card. Nemesis.
Are you?
Fuck.
You suck at shuffling.
There's literally no other way I can shuffle, David. Alright,
Shuffle
so...
by taking the nemesis cards out of the deck.
Oh, okay. So Gravehold suffers 5 damage for the minion's ability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost gone, guys. And then the minion suffers 1 damage. So there's the silver lining there. It's dying slowly.
It's killing
Did
itself
that do
faster.
5
than
damage
it's
to
gonna-
everybody or the Gravehold?
Just a Gravehold.
It's very cold.
Is there any way we can heal fucking Gravehold?
Yes.
Yeah, my ability.
So let's just start charging David up a little bit. The Rageborn strikes. I love it when the ability is simple. Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage.
Damn it! Wait, I
Wow.
think I have 1 life left.
Yeah, at least you have 1 left and that was 0.
Yeah. I'm not dead yet! Alright, I'm down to 1.
Okay, if I can go anytime soon, I can heal you up. I just need to actually have my turn. Alright,
Okay.
here we go. Draw.
There's a wild.
It's a wild. Who wants to go?
You go, Aaron. Tell me.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Spark real quick to damage the thing, because it needs to die. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and play my Emerald Shard. Aaron, you gain a life.
How much should I gain?
You gain a life.
Okay. I'm
And
not gonna complain about that.
1, 2, 3. I can't really do much, so... Man, I wish there was more Jade cards so I could get one of those.
Sorry.
Not your fault. Let's just get a new flexing dagger. Why not? Because I can't possibly lose another one. What? Oh yeah. Okay, so that's all I can do with those. I guess I'll actually keep one in my hand because I didn't actually spend all 3. And then I'll go ahead and use Spurk. There we go. That's all I can do because I don't have any cards. Okay, draw. 2, 3.
One of your
5.
cards is showing up as black.
One of mine?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that's probably the one I just... I think it's because it's one of the ones I bought. I think Aaron's got one like that, too.
Yeah, I had one that was doing that too.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. That is it for my main turn.
Player 3's turn.
Player 4... Oh, you already drew? Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you. In that case, I'll Spark again. Dealing another damage to the fucker. So,
Yay.
let's do that. So, now I'll only do 2 damage to Gravehold if it goes again. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and play my Wildfire Whip. While prepped, you may spend 2 currency during your main phase to cast any other player's prepped spell. They're only sparks. I'm going to hold on that for just a moment. Well, let's see, how much damage does this do? 4?
Can you do that multiple times?
I'll
Because if
kill
you
it on
have,
my
you
turn.
can kill the thingy.
No, mine will do 2 damage, so I can kill it on my turn.
Oh yeah, so I'll just hold it then. I won't work. Well, I could just cast Aaron's on the Rageborn, but I think she still has a turn, so I'm just going to wait. 1, 2,
Yeah, I saw the turn.
3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna get me another diamond cluster. Hey guys, I'm rebuilding my deck slowly. So I'm only gonna need 4 then. So there we go. And that is it for my turn, because like I said, I only got 1 left, so. Draw. So I think David's up next then. Oh, I don't need that one.
2 damage to that thing.
Okay. The thing is dead.
Good riddance.
Yay! Good job, David.
Well played, sir.
And they thought I was crazy for letting you out of the mental house. So I think it's interesting. The only person whose pain I can see in this game is Ryan's. I cannot see Aaron's, and I cannot see David's.
Yeah, my thing's not doing that great.
Yeah, it's been fluctuating a little bit for the past maybe 10 minutes, I've noticed. Not that this game's super intensive, but...
What can't you see?
So there's a number next to Ryan's name. It shows how good his connection is. I can only see his, though.
Oh.
I thought you could see your own. I didn't know you could see mine.
Well, to be fair, I cannot see mine because I'm the host, so it doesn't really matter for me.
Sure.
I can see mine.
I wonder why I don't let me see one at a time, though. That's weird. Alright, so that's David's turn. What'd you end up getting, David? Did you get another Arcane Nexus?
No, I got the thing to destroy 2 of my cards.
Oh, okay. Darkfire? That's a good one. Oh, no, wait. No, you mean the middle
No,
one.
destroy.
Okay. Player 1. I believe that is Aaron?
Yay!
And here's the best part, too. You can actually deal damage to the monster. You can attack him.
I will do that.
It's the first...
Boom.
It's the first damage we've done all game.
Get on.
Hey, guys, guess what?
What?
69! He's at 60.
Alright, I'm...
He's
Are
got,
you fucking 12?
he's at 69 health left. Be excited.
I'm gonna use my 2 jade and 2 crystals. To get the whip. And I have to put that in my discard immediately, right?
That's right. You are correct.
And that's all I can do right now.
That is, unless you have other currency you can spend to do shit.
What'd you say?
Unless you have more currency to do shit, I think you are good.
I only have 1 left.
Yeah, there's unfortunately nothing you can do with 1 that I'm aware of. Alright, next up to bat. Probably the Nemesis, because I think he hasn't even gone yet, has he? Yep.
He went once.
Oh, okay, so then Ryan will probably be after this. Pulverizing Ray. Gravehold suffers 18 damage. The players may collectively discard up to 6 gems for each gem discarded. This way, prevent 3 of that damage.
Oh my god.
So
Do that now?
we kind of have to, or we lose.
Yeah,
Well, I'm like,
I
even if it's not, can we all just kind of start discarding stuff?
I've got 3.
I have 4.
I've got 3 crystals.
I have 2 that I can get rid of right now.
All right. Well, hang on. Let's see how much we need. So, what do you say, David?
I'll discard 3 crystals.
I can discard 4.
Okay, so we only need to discard 6 total. So let's narrow it down a little bit here. I can let's see.
Rid of my 3.
You're gonna get rid of your 3 regardless.
Because then I immediately get to draw more, right? To fill my hand back up.
I think you only do that at the end of your turn.
I thought you said you immediately throw it.
Let me double check and make sure. Because draw phase is at the end of your turn. Let's see. Yeah, I don't believe you draw up to your hand unless it's your actual draw phase.
Damn.
I know.
If possible, could I only get rid of one of my crystals? Because I have 2 jades, and I want to get another dark fire.
No, I understand. I understand. I'll keep my 3 out because I can't fucking do anything with them anyway. So I've got 3. If we can get 3 other ones total.
I got 1.
I'll leave 1 up.
Okay, so we have total of 6, so no damage then. We have saved the game. Technically speaking, we shouldn't have to get rid of that many, because there's only 12 life of the town left, but I don't know if extra damage still carries over, so I'm just gonna say fuck it. Okay. So let's go ahead and draw for player 2. That is Ryan.
Awesome sauce. I'll prep the spark. I'll use my 2. I wanted to use again because that's a boss spell. And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, so we will flip that shit and shuffle. Okay, first up, Nemesis.
Of course.
Alright, power 3, so I think it actually gets 3 of these tokens then. Now that I'm actually understanding what I'm doing here. Okay, the player with the most prepped spells suffers 2 damage for each of their prepped spells.
Alright.
Just make sure you cast everything before the Nemesis gets that 3rd turn.
Yep, so in 3 turns this goes off apparently.
Oh, we can't stop it.
Yep. So cast all your shit, and then it won't go off. That's going to be the rule we apply from now on. If the shit does not apply to anybody, it does not work.
Basically, I can't prep anything until.
Well, no, you can. So what'll happen is it'll go off not this next Nemesis turn, but the turn after that. Is that how we're reading it, David?
Okay.
Yeah, every Nemesis turn, one of those will disappear, and when the 3rd one is off, then nothing gets used. So you gotta at least till next round.
Yeah, so we're good. We're good for the moment.
First ones.
Oh, and he gets a Fury token. And
But
that
for me, I probably shouldn't prep anything now, right?
well, it's your turn right now. You're probably clear to do something if you want.
Why did he get a furry token?
He gets one every turn, I believe, doesn't he?
Oh, that was only if you unleashed.
I think he unleashes every turn, doesn't he?
I don't know how this stuff works.
Alright, yeah, so go ahead and take your turn.
So should I prep or no? Because
Yeah,
if that goes off, I'm screwed.
Well, okay, so if anybody preps right now, they should use the wild turn once it comes up, because that's the only way she's gonna get to prep. Same turn.
That's probably fair. So yeah, Aaron, if you do prep,
Okay.
you can use the wild. Unless
Okay,
it's
not somebody, whoever's player 3 has that whip, so if it's their turn, they can cast somebody else's spell and then cast his as well, just to get multiple spells off of there.
that is true. So hopefully I'll go last and I can use that then.
Yeah. Question: since I only had 4 in my hand, am I allowed to draw now, or do I have to do that at the end of my turn?
The last part of your turn is the draw phase. So it's at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Trust me, I know the pain. I have no way to gain any currency, so I'm pretty much stuck with what I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there because I want to get one of the dark I want to get one of the dark fires, and I do not have enough right now, so I will end my turn there.
Cool, cool. In that case, we'll draw to see who goes next. Player 3. That's me. I can only do 2 things. 2 things. Let's start with the Flexing Dagger, which lets me open or focus a portal at a cost of 3 less, or I can destroy it to deal 1 damage. Since I still want to use it for another turn or 2, I'm going to go ahead and just focus my portal for free. That's a nice card to have. And then I'm going to cast my only spell. Oh wait, do I want to use... Hey David, do I want to use my Wildfire Whip now, probably?
You could deal 4 damage, or you could save it. Of course, you've already had your main phase, so...
I mean, I could just do that.
If you save it and the Nemesis goes, then you're fucked.
Oh no, because the Nemesis would have to go 3 times, so that's likely. So. I'd say save it, just in case the Nemesis gets a creature out there. You've got 4 damage ready.
Alright, well, while it's prepped, I could cast someone else's spell, if anyone wants me to do it. For the most part, they're all sparks. So, I mean, we're not dealing like we're not dealing massive damage here.
I'd say just hold on.
Alright. And that'll be it for me, so I can draw a hand again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nemesis turn.
There the fucker goes.
Alright, so that's 1 power down, 2 to go.
Oof.
Rolling Death. Spend 8 currency. Or he strikes twice. And he'll get 2 power tokens on him. So we have 2 turns for both of these. Fantastic. And I believe he gets a token, so he'll strike this turn. Oh, nope. There we go. So the strike is, Gravehold suffers 3 damage, any player suffers 1 damage.
Well, fuck.
I guess since Ryan took the damage last time, I'll take it this time.
Alrighty.
I would, but I'm almost dead, so...
We'll rotate to David next if that happens again. And then he loses 3 of these, so we have a little bit of reprieve for now. Okay, next up. Player 4, David, save the day.
Is he dead?
He's just being very quiet.
It's moving
Nothing
things
left
around.
to do. So now I've got that prep. I will play that Diamond Cluster twice for 6 mana.
I shall play Diamond Cluster to activate my trap card. That was driving me crazy. It was wibbly wobbling. Everything okay over there, David?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do.
Okay. I don't know if you were... So we had an issue a few games back where people were trying to move their pieces and they were lagging. So I didn't know if that was what was going on because I saw your mouse moving, but I didn't see anything moving. So I'm like, oh shit.
Got 8 mana.
think I know what I'm going to start going for, hopefully.
Twice, and I'm done.
Alright, next up. Player 2, Ryan.
Yo! Alright, let's see here. Spark goes off on the Rageborn.
Alright, he finally has some damage. Again.
Hit him in the face. On, damn, MEOW is taking up so many of them. All the diamonds and jades are gone. Why are there so few of them?
Well, hang on, David. Should we cheat and make more copies of cards that we don't have a lot that we ran out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
There shouldn't be a limit on this stuff. Like, I'm not sure we need that many. Unless they're going on my deck.
Yes, we do.
Yes, you do. Do it.
Okay, so here's some diamond clusters, and Aaron, could you put out a jade for me real quick so I can copy that?
Yes, I can.
I know, this is potentially game-breaking, but...
Oh my god. Ah!
I don't see how.
There we go.
Is there
Oh.
a quicker way to deal 5 cards to yourself?
I got it. So what are you trying to do, David?
Grab it.
Is there a
I'm
quicker
gonna
way to throw your
spend...
hand than dragging one card at a time?
Yeah, if you right-click on your deck, you could have an option. You have a drop-down menu. It has draw. When you're down to your last card, it won't let you draw, but you can do everything up to the last card. So Ryan, are you done with yours?
I'm buying 2 jade cards. I'm buying 2 jades, and someone can draw and what you call it?
Oh,
Someone can
discard and draw.
right now.
What's my top card? I have no idea. Were we allowed to look, David?
I don't know, but I think we should because you'd be allowed to look through your discard pile, and that just flips over straight away unless you've shuffled it. So
All right.
I think if something has caused you to shuffle your library, you can't look. Otherwise,
That's fair. That's fair.
I'd be personally fine with taking from my draw pile.
I was gonna say let someone else do it because the only card I would discard is a crystal, and all I can draw is a crystal, so I gain nothing.
I want to get rid of a spark since I'm not gonna be able to do spark for a while anyway.
Hey Ryan.
Yeah.
Is this
Yes, sir?
is this jade on the table yours? If not, I could put.
Damn. But hold on. Damn it. Yeah, no, I have. Actually, there should be. Are there 2 of them?
Just one.
You might have pulled one into your pile, not the other.
Ah, I did. Wait, I should have.
No, wait, no.
Oh yes, no, that's.
Ryan, you do have 2 in your pile already.
I don't have 2 on my discard pile.
Yeah, you do. The number underneath should show. Oh wait, no, you're right. That's showing the placement, not the number of how many. Never mind.
Yeah, that's showing the placement.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right.
Can I use Ryan's special thing?
Yep, go right ahead. And it's Wild's turn. Who wants to go?
Since I have the prep spells.
I mean, we have 3 of us with prep spells, but yeah, either way. We still have 2 more Nemesis turns.
Okay, well in that case, okay, so are we not in danger of the prep spells coming back to bite us right now?
I mean, we sort of are, because as soon as that deck pile turns over, now it's fair game. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, we're good for 1 more Nemesis turn, and then it's all hell breaks loose. So
I put the spark down because you guys said I could go during the wild.
Yeah, go ahead. We're not going to stop you.
Okay. Okay.
To be fair, you probably should go since you do have the spells and not the damage to support it. So that's 2 damage to the Ragaborn.
Okay, got 2 there. I'm spending 3, 4, 5 to get a dark fire.
Yes. Yes.
Oh gosh. Get down there. Other 2, I'm going to get an jade, I mean.
I totally didn't just make copies of every card in the game.
No, not at all.
Not at all, no. It's fucking ridiculous.
Come on. Come on.
What are you trying to do?
No.
Don't worry, they're in the middle of the table.
Sorry, those are mine.
I got them.
Okay.
Were you trying to draw those, or were you trying to put them in the discard?
I was trying to put them in the discard, and they just kind of freaked out.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Alright, so I will go ahead and prep the turn deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. First turn. Wild!
There we go.
Who would like to go next?
Me.
Okay.
I will use this to cast my other spell without discarding it for 5 damage on the boss.
Okay.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then I'll cast the spell for another 5 damage on the boss.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're making some pretty good progress here. How do you have so many cards sitting on the table, dude?
I played the Bottled Vortex to destroy a couple of cards, so I put those on it. From my
Oh, okay, okay. Where was I putting in
I how to destroy them then.
Oh yeah, I know what the destroyed pile is. Hang on. I got him. Okay. Those are out of the way. Do you destroy the vortex too?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, anything else you gotta do?
Oh, and it makes me draw a card too. Yay, 1 mana. That's useful.
Every man is useful.
That's everything.
Alright. Who is next? Player 3. That's me. Alright, so let's start with some casting here. Because I want to make sure I'm not taking any damage this turn. So
Good idea.
let's go ahead and cast a Spark and a Whip for a total of 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's down to 51. We're making some pretty good progress now. He just
What
took.
did you start at? 70?
Yep. Alright, and then 1 crystal and a diamond cluster and a diamond cluster gives me a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to give myself a Arcane Nexus. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast a spark. And then Aaron, I'm going to give you another health.
Yay!
Stop dying over there, girl.
I appreciate it.
Alright, my deck is actually... So, I got a little bit of a setback from when my deck was destroyed earlier, but it's coming along. We're doing good now. One, two, three, four. Oh, that's a shitty hand, though.
You're the one that built the deck.
Well, I did, and then half of it got killed, so...
I'm sorry, but thank you.
Not your fault. Alright, player one. Aaron, you're up.
Okay. I'm not gonna prep anything because I really don't want to die this round.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I prepped a
So-
spark anyway, but yeah, whatever.
You have a little more health than I do.
I just wasn't thinking.
Or get a diamond cluster.
I'm so glad we put a bunch of those back in the game.
God, me too.
Yeah, they're pretty handy.
And that's it. The rest of my stuff are spells.
Alright. Next up is the Ragaborn.
Yay!
So each of these loses a power token. So Ragaborn will strike twice soon, and we'll also take some damage for spells soon. But let's see what he draws this time. Another power. Discard, spend 8 monies. Unleash 3 times, or Gravehold suffers 7 damage. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yep, that one we have a little bit of leeway on, but still want to get those dealt with soon. Alright, drawing again. Player 2. That's Ryan.
As me. And for some reason, I didn't draw at the...
I was gonna say, if you have the ability to spend 8 monies, we could get rid of one of these powers.
I only have the ability to spend 4.
Damn.
But I'm gonna go on ahead and prep Darkfire because it's just too good.
So,
It's
good
just
idea.
Huh?
good.
And you still got that thing where if it goes off, you're gonna take damage.
I know, but I'd be okay with taking 2 damage. I've only taken 1 thus far.
So who hasn't...
To throw
Yeah.
6 damage is not something I want to throw away.
So,
Got
there's a 50-50
Four
chance
here.
David goes next.
and the discard has to be done by everybody, by one person.
The discard effect. As far as I know, yes, unless it says like collective, the players collectively. You know,
Because that blows.
it does. That means someone basically wastes a whole turn dealing with that shit.
Hey, I did it with 7.
Yeah, 8's a tall order for some of us, so.
That one's a real tall order. Yeah.
I spend 4 more to get some jades because I'm a BJ man.
All right. So, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna hold on to this last card because it's only a spark and it's. I don't want to take more damage while that thing is out there. So
All right.
that will be it for my turn.
All right. Some abilities are gonna kick off now.
Fuck.
Let's start with the damage for prep spells. You take 2 damage for each prep spell you have. So that'd be 2 to me.
Or 1 person.
Wait, is it just 1 person?
The player with the most.
Oh, with the most
spells.
prep spells. So it's either me or Ryan here.
Who can take the most damage?
You're lower on health. I'll take it.
Alright, so Ryan is down 2. That resolves that one. Next up, Rolling Death. Ragaborn strikes twice. So let's see what we get. Oh, nope. There we go. Gravehold suffers 3 damage, and a player suffers 1 damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Gravehold's down to 6.
And then the other one. Player with the lowest life takes 2 damage.
Happy me, I still have 1 life left.
Thank Christ I've been healing you, Jesus.
I know, thank you.
Go faster.
What if I could?
Alright, and then this one goes down
Cards
1.
are killing me.
And then we get another card to draw. We have another enemy finally.
Tier 3, what? Did we skip tier 2?
We had a tier.
What the hell?
We had some tier 2s earlier, I think.
He's just there to egg the boss on. Is that what the fuck I'm reading there?
Oh, I guess we did.
Ugh.
Alright. So, that's a thing. Luckily, it's just something we damage. It doesn't have any special bullshit on top of it. So.
Good thing you have that Darkfire prep.
So shitty.
Alright. That's it for Ragaborn. Let's give him a thing. And we'll move on. Oh. Yep, last card. David, you're up. While he's going, I will shuffle this for maximum effort.
Maximum effort! I will BRB real fast.
Alright. Considering this is probably getting a little late, this will probably be the last round we do, and then we can either pause here and pick up next time, or we could do a new game next time. So, let's see if we can get done in 1 turn. Or in 1 round, or whatever I meant.
I'm done.
Alright. New round. First up is me. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Flexing Dagger, which lets me go ahead and focus my Portal. I'm going to go ahead and focus my Portal. And get that rolling. Next I've got, whoops, 1, 2, 3.
Could have opened it.
Huh?
You could have just straight opened it instead of focusing it. Unless you want to spend that mana on something else.
Probably going to spend it on something else, actually. I'm just trying to figure out what. What's this do? Focus your closed breach with the lowest focus cost. Deal 2 damage. If all breaches are open, deal additional damage. This doesn't seem as good as the one we had before, which kind of bugs me a bit. Let's go with... yeah. And that'll be it for my turn. So if you would like to draw to see who goes next, have right at it. Please don't be something shitty.
Number 4.
That would be David.
Okay, I will do 2 damage to the monster. I think that's it.
Okay. How much damage?
2.
2. Okay. So how much money are you getting, David?
11 mana.
I will let you know right now. If you choose to, we could stop him from doing this ability, which would be kind of helpful since it's going to probably kill us.
I was thinking of healing, but that would heal the same amount that would do, and it would cost more, so... We'll spend 8 to get rid of that.
Sweet. That'll buy us a little bit of time.
Yep. This thing, yeah.
Alright, next up. Player 1. That'd be Aaron.
Awesome. Quick question. So, third breach right here.
Yeah.
I pay 3 to focus, and it turns with open up here. Can I put a spell on here, or does it have to be completely open?
Yep, so if you focus a spell, or if you focus a breach, you can put a spell on it, but it has to be cast, I think, right away, right, David?
Yeah, if you focus it, you can put a spell on it that turn, but you have to cast it at the beginning of your next turn. You can't just let it sit there.
That's fine. Okay. Then I'm going to spend 3. Oops. Focus it. Out. 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 Okay.
Yep, other way.
Yeah, I just did it the wrong way. So dumb. Just turn a tiny bit to the. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna put. Whatever. I'm gonna put wildfire on there, or a wildfire whip. Prepare a spark. Prepare a spark. Maybe. Okay. Green is freaking out for some reason. It was fine. It was fine.
Gotta love the physics of this game.
It was fine. The screen froze on me. That'll be my time.
So I like how far we've gotten in this game and no one's charged their abilities up yet. Like, we're so focused on just killing shit.
You gotta build your deck up first.
Yeah, we've had a rough go of that for a little while here.
Yeah.
Alright. So next up, Wild. Anyone can go.
I can hit him with a lot of stuff.
Either you or David or Ryan, probably.
Yeah,
I can throw 6 damage at him. Oh, I can throw 6 damage at the jagged one, because I feel like we need to get that thing.
Oh yeah, no, we need to get rid of that unleashing bullshit.
Go for it, Ryan.
Well, I mean, so I can throw, like, how much can you throw?
I can do...
David?
Actually, what I can do is I can do 6,
10
and then I can pay 2
wait.
and have somebody else do 2 damage.
Should probably let David go, because he can throw that Arcane Nexus twice for 10 damage.
2 damage. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, let's have David run that one.
Get him!
Okay, 10 damage to that.
Alright.
That's such a great combo.
He's got 2 left.
Now, hopefully one of us can go and just finish him.
Finish him.
Really hoping that I don't go next, because I don't want to waste 6 damage on that one dude.
There's 11 more mana.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it
Who's next?
wouldn't be helpful if I went just because I can only do 1 damage. We'll see. Player 2.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet? Well, we know who's next anyway, so.
I will go ahead and buy 5 charges and then heal Gravehold for 7.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
1. Come on.
Would help if you click the button.
Oh, nice! Dude, well done.
Yeah, his ability
Wow.
just kicked in, and that's pretty awesome.
Well, if we get 2 minions on there, I can do a lot of damage with mine.
Alright, Ryan. I think David's up, so your turn.
Who else has to go besides me?
There are 2.
What, the monster and who else?
There are 2 cards left. I think it's the monster and probably me, and I can only do 1 damage.
Oh fuck! I thought Aaron had a turn.
No, I already went.
You can discard up to 2 cards. If you just want to discard 1, you're not wasting an extra card then.
Yeah, so I'll discard this spark. Draw 3 damage.
The
jagged one.
Yep. The jagged one is no more.
Fire. Because ha ha ha. And I'll spend boop to buy the Darkfire.
You were just like addicted to that Darkfire shit.
It calls to me.
Alright. Well, let's see if I go next. I don't. It's the Nemesis' turn. Let's see how he counters Ryan's bullshit. With an attack. Unleash twice and Gravehold suffers 3 damage, or place the most recently discarded minion into the Nemesis discard pile back into play.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I would almost rather the minion, but I don't know if we can damage it before it unleashes twice.
Minion will just the minion will just
kill that
persistently
thing quick enough.
unleash twice.
Either way, we're gonna have 2 unleashes, so I might as well just take the first effect.
Yeah, okay. So -3 to this. Fuck. Oh yeah, 2 unleashes. So it does 1 strike. Okay, that's fine. So it's done that, and now we strike. Player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage.
I'm dead.
Alright.
No!
So, being dead is not the end of the world. I believe there's rules for that. It says here, in this booklet, if a player's life is reduced to 0, they are exhausted. When a player becomes exhausted, first resolve the Nemesis Unleash effect twice. Then the player must destroy one of their own breaches and discard any spells prepped in that breach.
Ah, fuck.
Would that be an open breach?
It can be any breach, so if it's closed, you can give it a closed breach.
Okay, I'll get rid of a closed breach.
Okay. Then
destroy as in it will never come back again?
correct.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Then that player loses all their charges. You have no charges. After that, player continues to participate in the game as normal, but they cannot normally gain life. When a card specifically deals damage to a player with the lowest life, it always deals damage to a non-exhausted player with the lowest current life. And when an exhausted player suffers damage, instead deal twice that amount to Gravehold.
Oh, are you serious?
That is correct.
Fuck. Is there any way to regain life back, short of like what you were doing?
It says here after that, player normally participates, but they cannot normally gain life, so that is a no.
Okay. So I'm just going to be exhausted the rest of the game.
Yep.
That sounds like real life.
You are essentially a vulnerable point for the town right now.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Shit! Nemesis goes again. Those 3 are gone. So ending the game tonight, we have Sunder. Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage. Or Shuffle all the Nemesis turn order cards into the turn order deck.
Oh, fuck.
So it gets 2 more turns.
Go twice.
Oh my god.
Fuck. So that brings it down to, what, 6, and someone takes 4 damage, which would probably be...
her and be 8 to Grable.
No, since she's out, it goes to the person who is not exhausted, so that would be... Ryan? Yeah, it would be Ryan.
Be dealt to her as doubled to Grable.
Nope, rule says here that if a card specifically deals damage to the player with the lowest life, it always deals damage to a non-exhausted player with the lowest current life.
Okay.
So she's off the... So... Do we want to do the first one, then?
Yeah, that's our only option, otherwise... I mean, if he goes twice in a row, we're gonna die.
So, Ryan, you take 4 damage.
Gross.
Alright. And that is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because unfortunately it is 10:40. Some of us do have work in the morning, and we've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. But that was fun, though, and I would love to keep going at this, so maybe next time we will go finish this game up, or fight a new monster. Or we will do a different game, or we will fucking just end our crippling existence as we know it with the meteor strike. Who knows? Anyway, join us again next week when hopefully we're all still alive. Until then, see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.